gets a little nerve-wracking when you hear sounds coming out of shrubbery. When the bush makes a sound. Cut that out. Kids don't want to understand that anyway. What, do they even make it? Well.
I know you gonna dig this.
Get funky with me.
Here's the story
of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Studio City, California. Here I am. I came out here years ago when I first came to LA. One of the first places I went to was the Brady Bunch house.
It's the story of a man named Brady.
Look at that car. What is it? It's tiny. Not that you need a big car. Like I'm not saying that you need a big car, but I drove one of those little cars, like not this size, but what do you call them? Like the really tiny ones, where you're like this, right up against the windshield, and then there's no trunk. We need a trunk. I drove it all the way down to Florida once, and I had to rent a car. That was crazy. Anyways, so I came. Anyway, proper grammar, Scott. Proper grammar, and don't refer to yourself in the third person, Scott. I did have some dental work done recently, so I have a bit of an impediment right now with speaking. My teeth hurt, both top and bottom, and my jaw. That's neither here nor there. We're going to talk about the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. Now, well, let's show the house first. There it is right there. Right there. So there are a lot of angles from here. The station wagon will be parked out front, right where that truck is. And that truck is security for the house. I don't know who lives here. What's going on? There's safety cones. What do you call them? Street cones? Cones? Pylons? Pylons. We used to call them pylons. We used them to skate around during hockey. This video, what? We'd skate around them to learn how to skate.
Well, I'll explain Saturday night when I sleep over at you.
Playing hockey. Okay, so this house. Well, let's talk about the Brady Bunch first. If you don't know the Brady Bunch, it ran for like 5 seasons. I think it ran for about 35 because it seemed to always be on when I was a kid. Like in repeats, reruns, back in the day. You know who invented the concept of reruns? Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. True story. I'll get more into that later on my Lucille Ball video. Ball. Now, it ran for 5 seasons. Like 69, 74. Mike Brady. Carol Brady, blended family. They each had 3 kids, all the same ages. They had a dog named Tiger, a cat named Fluffy, who only appeared in the first episode. Then they never saw Fluffy again. Here we go. You never saw Fluffy again. I hate when people interrupt me when I'm filming. Anyway, he was widowed. They didn't really say whatever happened to her husband, Carol's husband. I think Mike was working as a high-class prostitute in Vegas, and she picked him up. And as the old story goes, you fall in love with the prostitute. And they decided to blend their families. I think that was the plot. I'm not sure. I'm almost positive that Mike Brady worked in that industry, and then she got him out. But yeah, this is security. They had angles from the other side. I get there saying it says security on the back. Oh, what are you securing? But there used to be a fence. The woman who lived here, she lived here for like 45 years, and when she died, she put up a fence so people wouldn't keep coming on her lawn. Because don't go on the lawn. But when she died, the house went up for auction, and Lance Bass from NSYNC, thought he bought it, but then HGTV or one of those home improvement networks, I think it was HGTV, outbid him at the last moment by $2 million. So this is like a $3.5 million house. And this is Studio City, California. These houses are probably not about that much. Some of them, when you get a little higher up into the hills area, they're going to be more. These ones, nice houses. I don't know about $3.5 million though. But they did have some angles, boys. Now, they would always show this house on every episode. The commercial dissolves before and after. They had... Okay, let me get here. Yeah, they took a few from that angle, too. That's right. If it was a fun... Hounds of Hell. If it was a fun episode, they played like a fun version of the theme song. If it was a sad episode, then they played a slowed down version. Or an episode where we're going to learn something. And we learned a lot from the Brady Bunch. Remember that theme song? Here's a story of a man named Brady. Wait, was it Carol first? Here's a story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, even Jan, the youngest one in curls. Here's a story of a man named Brady who was busy with 3 boys of his own. They were 4 men living all together, yet they were all alone. Move it, Tacoma. Yet they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met this fella, pretty sure it was in Vegas in a bar, and they knew it was much more than a hunch that this group might somehow form a family. And that's the way they became the Brady Bunch. Not a lot of people know there was actually a 3rd verse before the bridge than the chorus, because there was another character, and it's in the unaired pilot, and it was here's a story of the neighbor Scotty who was battling a bad meth addiction. He would yell at them to get off his lawn, and then he stole their shed, and then he sold their shed. That's because he had a meth addiction. I played the part. I was young. I was green. It was new, like that. I was new in the industry, so the performance wasn't great, but I thought I did a good job, and I got paid out. So, yeah, that character never quite made Clump. Look at that. Clump Avenue. It's stupid, but there's the house. Yeah, so I was originally cast on the Brady Bunch playing their meth addicted neighbor, but it was too much for the late 60s, early 70s. I don't even know if meth was invented back then. I shouldn't be talking about that. I'm saying math, YouTube, if YouTube's picking up on the algorithm, because you can say certain words you can't say in YouTube videos. It'll get not copyrighted, it'll get like limited advertising. So like words like, words like, say like words like, I'm not gonna say, I would try to keep this family friendly for once, but I don't think you can mention drugs. Don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't drink, and I strongly suggest other people don't do drugs. But drink if you want. Just don't drive. Just drink at home, alone, like a regular person does. So this house looks exactly the same inside now. Apparently, it used to be like an open concept, and as you can see, it doesn't match up to what the house would have looked like back in the day. Like what the show had. The show would have the back. If you went in the front doors, the upstairs would have been that side. So it really made no sense. But now, when HGTV went in, there's a very Brady, let's make over the house episodes of that show, whatever it was. The Brady kids came in here, all 6 of them, and they're like senior citizens now, I believe, which is fine. I'm just saying, that's a lot to pick up a hammer. They rebuilt the house inside to make it look more like the house. So who's living here, or what are they doing with it? Shut it down. LAX is far from here. Why are you already descending? So I don't know what the hell's going on. Can you tour it? Can you not? Let's see. It says, oh, I guess I can go right up this close. Security's inside the car. I don't see them. But private property, but written in the Brady font. Do you see that? Right there. In the middle of the screen. Right there. You can't miss it. No. Right there. You got it. You got it. Now look, they've got lights installed, so they're showing off the house. Security guard's not even in his car. I don't know. But this is the Brady Bunch house. Pretty cool. It is actually... Oh, there's a security guard sitting over there. Hi. I just waved at him and he didn't wave back. Ugh. The back is 0.3 acres, so it's pretty big in the back. And it was all a set. So they didn't film anything inside the house back in the day. The backyard was a set. Shut it down, kid. Go inside. Eat your cereal. Whatever you eat. I don't know what kids eat. Yeah, but the backyard was a huge backyard, but that was all a set. It was a pretty big backyard as well. A little. Get a good thumbnail. That's good. So I've told you lots of facts about the house, mostly not true. But yeah, I believe inside now it looks more like, and they were looking for items that were either looked like stuff that was in the house when it was filmed, like stuff that you would have seen on the TV show, or circa that era. So I believe inside, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. And I could walk over, maybe not a security guard, but I don't know what's happening here. And if you know it, I don't. It doesn't matter. I just want to see the house again. I want to show you because it's really cool to see, and it's a big part of our childhood. Gilligan's Island would be really cool to see. That lagoon actually is not too far from here at CBS Studios, but it's been filled in as a parking lot now because that was all a set as well. They filmed the pilot of Gilligan's Island, I believe, in Hawaii, but the rest, all Hollywood magic. Yeah. So they came out here, took a couple of establishing shots, said, all right, we're good. And then this poor lady had to live with people like me coming and filming her house for years and years and years. You never know. If somebody comes and knocks on your door and says, "Hey, can we use your house as an establishing shot for a TV show we're doing?" Think again. Look at the Breaking Bad lady with a pizza on her house. That lady's about to have a meltdown. I mean, my friend Adam Ramirez, he loved Breaking Bad. I think he's friends with her, but apparently she had to build a fence as well. Yeah, there used to be a fence here, and they've taken it down. So it looks exactly like the Brady Bunch house. Wow, this is all over the place. Dog. So that was my trip to the Brady Bunch house, right there. There. Greg, Dan, Steve, Squee, Little P, and Joan. Those are the 6 kids. We all know them. They're iconic. Mike and Carol, their housekeeper, Allie McBeal. She was cute. And I actually went to her, Ann B. Davis' grave. I've been to Florence Henderson's grave. I've been to Robert Reed's grave. I hope I don't have to go to any more Brady Bunch grave. I want them all to live forever. They should. They do up here. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I don't like sounds like that. Because I've been in the forest for a few days filming a very big video that's coming. And it gets a little nerve-wracking when you hear sounds coming out of shrubbery. When the bush makes a sound. Cut that out. Kids don't want to understand that anyway. What, do they even make it? Well. Okay, thanks for watching. The house is back there. So go, if you're here, take a picture. Look at that silver car right there. Look at this contortionism I'm doing. The security guard, you think he's in there, but he's actually in there. He's watching the house. He's doing a good job. I think he was playing some sort of game on his phone. Oh, we got a jogger. Oh, we're all really impressed. Yeah, your delts and your lats. Give it a rest, dude. Right? Ready now. Right behind me. Right behind me. There it goes. Green hoodie. What? Thanks for watching. More videos coming from Los Angeles, California. The home of celebrities. The home of stars. The home of Whole Foods. The home of the Brady Bunch. Here's a story of the neighbor Scotty, who didn't really like to have kids live next door. So he put razor blades in the apples on Halloween, and then they cut their tongue. He did it. Bye. Peace out. Until the one day when the lady met Brian Fellows. I'm Brian Fellows. And they knew it was much more than a hunch, 'cause Florence Henderson did it with Tracy Morgan. And look at this guy, he's given up. He was jogging, now he's just walking. And he's really, really, really tired. He just passed Clump Avenue. He's gonna go home and take a nap walking beagles. Hey, that guy's in better shape than I am, man. The guy that just walked past Clump. I don't jog. You jog? Yo, bruh, can you lift? Yo, bruh, how much can you lift? Yeah, bruh, you even lift, bruh?